What if it's too hard? I'm gonna push through. What if it's too hard? We all gonna push through. So today, we're going to push through with numeral identification. Did you get it right? Numeral identification. Can you repeat after me? Numeral identification. Good. Did you know numeral represents an idea? I have nothing. How do I represent this idea? 0. So, 0 means nothing. So the idea of nothing is 0. I have 1 carrot. How do I represent this idea? 1. So the idea of 1 carrot is numeral 1. So numeral is the representation of an idea. I said carrots. I have 1 carrot. How do I represent this idea? Good. 1. So 1 represented the idea 1 carrot. I have 2 pepper. Red pepper. 1, 2. How do I represent this idea? Numeral 2. So numeral 2 represents the idea 2 peppers. Again, 2 peppers. Help me count these pencils. 1, 2, 3. So, numeral 3 represents the idea of 3 pencils. Again, numeral 3 represents the idea of 3 pencils. Let's use these markers to demonstrate the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think will be the numeral that will represent this idea? Good. 4. 4. So, numeral 4 represents the idea 4 markers. What do I have here? Good. Exercise books. What do we use the exercise books to do? Good. We write our homeworks. We write our exercise. We draw in these books. But there are too many. I want to represent them with just 1 numeral. How do I represent them? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can all say 5 exercise books represents the numeral 5. I see the books are many, but we have just 1 numeral that represented all these books. So I can say we can even use numeral to represent so many things. When you see this, it means we are ready to draw. I will paint your face when you all come back to school. How many are in the box? Look at it very carefully and tell me the number. Great! 6. So, 6 postal colors represent the numeral 6. It represents the numeral 6. We are ready to go to the pitch. Football pitch. We're going to play football. But before we go, let's count our balls. Let's do what? Count our balls. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these, my little boy said, for him he will play tennis. So we added 1 small ball. So this is a small ball making 7 balls. So we have how many balls? 7 balls. So how do we represent this idea? We represent it with the numeral 7. With the numeral what? 7. Numeral 7. Do you like to enjoy banana? It's what? Good banana. And what color is it? Good, yellow. Yellow banana. But it's not 1. So we want to count and see the number of bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many bananas? 8. I represent these 8 bananas with the numeral 8. With the numeral what? Good. 8. What do I have here? Dry line. What do we use the dry line to do? Mommy dries our clothes on the dry line. I have pegs. So I want to hang my clothes on the dry line. Can you help me count my pegs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we have how many pegs on the dry line? 9. I represented numeral 9 with the idea 9 pegs. With the idea 9 pegs. So numeral is the representation of an idea. Of the what? Good idea. What do I have here? Good cups. I want to share these cups with my students. I don't know the number of cups. Help me count the cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So I'll give my cups to 10 students. I want to represent these 10 cups with a numeral 10. Numeral what? 10. Today we did numeral representation. Numeral representation. It represents ideas. It represents what? Ideas. We all know 0 means nothing. 0 means nothing. 0 means nothing. So, the numeral that represents nothing is 0. We've tried from numeral 1 to numeral 10. Let's take any item in our house to identify and represent the idea of those numerals from 0 to 10. Mommy, Daddy will assist us. Thank you. Bye.